Hey everyone, Lensman Oz and Chilled here for another episode of Satisfactory. How are you doing today, young man?
Yeah. Hey, we the same age, ain't we? I'm doing good. How about yourself?
um, yeah, I've just been playing around in here, and we'll go for a ride on some of the things I've changed in here. But yeah, just really busy lately. Really busy, trying to
I hear that.
get stuff done. But yeah, we'll get by. As you can see here, everyone, I've hooked up the quartz. It wasn't that far away, literally just over the top of the hill here, and I was able to bring it down the same way the aluminum or the bauxite comes into this area. It was very slowly back stuff. I'll probably eventually go up and put a speed gem thing, whatever they're called, crystal, whatever, one of them things in it, to get a little bit faster. But I don't think it needs it. It's already back stuffing, and it's only been running for, I don't know what, 2 minutes maybe. It's not even
Something
that.
like that.
Um, but yeah, so we're all good here. We're all hooked up with just a you know just a constructor turning the raw quartz into silica. We are getting a little bit from this process, and it will feed through. But when it completely runs out, are you do? I was going to say, are you doing something here? It is a little bit slow, but it still kickstarts the process. Yeah, we're getting off some out of that and some out of this, so it keeps the aluminum flowing. Um, so let's see. Better get down here before my friendly train arrives. I don't even know where it is at the moment. It's probably somewhere else on the map. So you can see here, I've been quite busy hooking up train stations and running a
Been
bit of a
having
loop.
fun, huh?
Been having a bunch of fun. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way out near you.
Yeah,
Darn it.
just run. I
um,
was on the tracks and it just about run me over. So
yeah, well, don't do that. So yeah, I in the end I decided. I love the clipping through the lake out here at the aluminum. By the way, it's great fun. Um, I decided to run the train. It was a lot cheaper in the end, I think, because it isn't super expensive to run the rail line. To be honest, I mean it's all it
power wise.
power wise, yes, but no, if that makes sense. Um, but the railway itself is just some steel. Like the only thing I do need to do is I will need to do block signals, and that will enable us to get more trains on this track. So at the moment it's one big loop with no signals on it. So I will eventually go and pop some signals down, and they're not super expensive. But as soon as I start doing it, I'm going to have to do the whole lot in one hit. Um, yeah, so it pretty much sections the line up into blocks so that no train can enter a block that a train is already in. It's standard sort of um, standard rail dynamics. So I have the steel hooked up, which I need to go over and probably disconnect and shut down the truck station and pick the truck up and do a few other bits and pieces there. Um, and I have aluminum coming down here into our train station. You can see here we we have a max consumption which is miles above what we can actually produce at the moment, which is why Chilled's been working quite feverishly down at the other section down here, getting oil processing up and running. We're going to go for a run down there as soon as the train gets here. We're going to take a run down to the area where Chilled is because I need to hook up the plastic and rubber. We're not going to do pet coke, are we?
I don't believe we need to at this point, do we?
No, I don't. I don't think there's any
I
reason
mean,
for
it's
us.
easy enough to throw down a refinery and make it if it comes down to we need it for something. I mean,
I think at the moment the best use of it of the liquids that you've got going down there is to generate power.
fuel.
So
Yeah.
let me hide this menu. I still don't know what this diamond up the top is. We'll have to find it eventually. So train's on its way. It's heading towards me now. I've only got the one carriage on it, and I guess my stations are quite short. But if we end up with multiple trains, once we get a lot more power, then it's not going to be the end of the earth. A single carriage train is going to be a lot better for us if we have 4 of them, for example. The last time I jumped on the train to come out here just to fix up this alumina, we had about half a carriage of steel in there, so I'll just quickly check it when it gets here. Just a little bit over half. It's not too bad. So let's, once it stops, jump aboard. We're going to see it load. There we go. It's picking up the aluminum in there, and it does cut off the feed in, which is a really cool little feature of the models. It picks up the whole station thing, drops it in, and unloads, or loads I should say, and then we're on our way again. A little toot from the train. So yeah, and again, clipping in this game is not a problem. There we go, we're just washing the train, right? Going through all the wires and conveyor belts and yep, straight through that wire. I hope they never enable that, otherwise I'm in a lot of trouble. Anyway, so we've got a nice scenic route out here over the abyss that is this area. Take a bit of a drive down to Child's area. Again, this was sort of... It took me a couple of hours to get all this train line through, and you know, we can zoom past the base over here and say hello to everyone. Yeah, it took me a couple of hours to get this through, and you know, you can see here I've had to lay base plates and all sorts of stuff. There's the coal gens, everyone. It's a scenic thing, and over on your left you will see the quartz feeding to the base. Right. There is a little bit of clipping as we hit some rocks and things through this area, but again, it's not a big issue. I love the scenery. Down through here, we should be coming up. Oh, I need to go back and pick up that power slide back there. Should be coming into the station, which I don't have any stairs or anything on. It's literally just a floating platform down here. Yeah. Train's engaged its brakes. Gonna load up nothing because there's nothing in this station. It knows there's nothing, so it doesn't even attempt to load, unload, etc. So, your thoughts, Chilled, on feeding this station?
On feeding the station over here by me?
No, yeah, where I am. I'm coming down to visit you.
Okay.
Do you want me to just disconnect the truck station and then just feed it up for now?
If you want to.
Because eventually you're going to run. You're going to deconstruct all
I've
that,
got...
aren't you?
Well, that over there, yeah. I do have... Most of this is pretty much operational. So it can just be connected up to the station if you want.
It's your call. It's this. I've kind of left this to you. This area.
It's alright. It's all good. Yeah, if you want to.
I didn't just block where the truck comes through. I mean, we're going to need to... Kind of almost did. We're going to need to stop the truck at some point anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But this is obviously... It's chock-a-block. So, let's see. I'm not going to feed the pet coke up there though, right?
Right. Well, I don't think we need pet coke up there. Not unless you're wanting to feed it into coal gens or for somewhere, but...
Well, I think at the moment we're just going to need to disconnect it. We do have the coal gens down here, but I don't know if I want to run it back up to there. I mean, we are currently overproducing here, so what I might do is just disconnect it so it only goes to the generators here. How's that sound?
Huh?
Boop. So we're going to need to feed all this pet coke into something. I might just drop a storage container. Ooh, storage container over here and just feed it in that way. And now, storage container. Maybe I should make it the industrial one. No, I can't. I don't have the materials for it. Storage container it is. Let's pop this off here and let's do from here to there. Okay. Oh, you have disconnected the... well, if I take this... Inventory be smarter. That's going to fill pretty quick, but there shouldn't be too much more coming down this line, so... Truck is about to arrive. Oh, there's actually not even any fuel in here.
In where?
Oh, and it's backstuffed that much that the pet coke actually stopped feeding the fuel slot. Yeah, let me disconnect you and disconnect you. Good. So as I did with the steel factory, I'll leave whatever's in here for the moment, and it can take it up for its last route or two. Wow, it is chock-a-block. Didn't unload anything. It gave it fuel. I guess the thing's already full, so maybe that's why it's all backstaffed. Is the other end of the factory is not doing so great.
Probably full.
Cool. So, I need to get... Probably don't even have enough. I need to get from here up to there. Interesting. Alright, let me bring... back this way a couple. So... Thank you. That'll work. They're back up top. On the station would be good. Let's see if we can do this. I want to go from there to like here. And there into more boot. I guess bring this one up to here. Oh, I'm out of steel again. Alright, so we've got plastic loading up, some rubber. The train will be around eventually. But I'm going to need... Do you have a crafting station down here? Oh no, there's a vehicle. I'll use that.
Yeah.
Whee! So I actually land on the stairs. I think I've got a little bit more steel left in my inventory here. Just need a few more steel beams. I can make 7. It's not enough. It's not enough. Oh well. Maybe I just merge them together. It's gonna have to be that, I think, because I only have 8 steel beams. Right, so low leg spike, saving. All right, yeah, Small issue.
Gets tricky, doesn't it?
Where's my train? Oh, it's in there. Timing. jump on. It's actually loading up. And I'll take you back to the main base, and I mean we have to come back down here for Chilled to do the grand connection, I guess, at some point. But
It won't be too long.
see how busy he is over there. And all those tanks, and there's 3 fuel generators there, and there's plenty of power coming from this area.
I need some more computers.
Sorry, train just left. I could probably stop it and bring it back if you are.
No.
But yeah, we're not processing the plastic and rubber at the moment, so I'm guessing we're not making computers. We're not doing all those things that were chewing up the resources before. And now that I've got the train transporting stuff, we might need to kick some things off and at least work towards our next goal. Yeah, so obviously one of the things we do need to do is reroute materials in the base. So they'll come from the train and not from all these belts across the base here. Stopping. The unloading animation here will pick up the whole thing. Picks up the whole kit and caboodle and drops it into the station. It's a cool little mechanic. In the station, we currently can't even access it at the moment because it's moving. Done. Oh no! Did it put stuff back in there? No, it doesn't. Oh, plastic and rubber. All right, so it's full. It's full of steel, full of aluminum, and it has a little bit of plastic. So we're already at the point where that's full. It's unfortunate. Again, anyone who's afraid of heights, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It is when you fall off the ladder.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So you can see here I've got plastic, rubber, steel, and aluminum coming down with a little bit of a basic sorting system here on the back to fill these chests up. Underneath the ground here, we've got steel going out, and I was just waiting on the backlog from the other side over here to come back. So again, the whole factory's kind of stopped. So we're at that point where, well, things are actually moving. You obviously came and grabbed some computers, I take it. Things are moving. It's just not using steel for this process. The computers are being created, which is cool. So plastic and rubber will be being used, which is nice. That'll help with that truck emptying that station out. But obviously we still have phase 4 objectives up here that we need to start to tackle, and we've still got some other material or other unlocks we need to do. So again, kind of waiting for things to run out to connect up. You can see, as I said, I've got a belt underground here. It's literally just waiting for this to empty, and then I'll connect this up to the steel system. And aluminum will need to be brought in somewhere, and we'll need to process that into the aluminum thingies that they need, whatever they're called. Hang on, I'll find out in a second. To open you up, we won't be doing this yet, this head chef one. Logistics 5 requires clad aluminum sheet, which we don't have yet, I don't think. And these other ones will require these aluminium casings. So you require, what is that, copper and okay. So I guess the next thing to try and unlock, the next thing to craft is obviously these aluminium items. So we need 2 of these. I think they're just constructors. No, assembler and a constructor. Okay, so let's see if I've got the materials to make an assembler and a constructor. Production. Assembler. No, I need some wire. Okay, so that's all I need is a bit of wire. It's doable, as long as we haven't just used it all up making all the computers. No, went up a level too high. Low. Bouncing everywhere. Grab some of this. Where's the best place? Just extend down past the, oh no, this is a nice empty area here. This will be fine, and then I can just belt it out to this area. Cool. So, constructor. Flipping. Ceiling. Can I get assembler in here? No, I can't. Need to move this power pole. What do you connect to? That power pole. Let me put a hole here. Rid of this one. And do you to you. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Do this guy. Helps if I get rid of that first. Okay, and that one there didn't matter because it's connected up. Oh, maybe it does matter. Yes, it does, because that's what's connecting the power over there. Let's run this a better way. Maybe. We did. Not ideal here, right? So you will connect to that one. And then let's get assembler. Really? Come on. There we go. You know what? Let's do this properly. Let's pick up this constructor. Let's line them up. Otherwise, we'll get yelled at by people. Maybe not chilled, but people. Someone will yell at me for not lining it up.
There are a lot of CD players out there, isn't there?
Can be. Alright, so I need to get probably a splitter. Is that one? Put him there. I need to go and pick up some more steel beams. That'll help with the steel issue. Oop. Stacks of them, because tier 3 belts are life, pretty much. You, there, you. That went too far. Go far enough. Oh, it's fine. It's not, but it's fine. And then I need copper over here. Your thing will be making aluminum casings, and yours will be making alclad aluminum sheet. Then I need to bring the aluminum down here. So which one is it? Oh, it's this one here. All right. So what I did here is just another thing of hopping through. Oop, hello. Conveyor hole. Can you line up? Is that there? Nice. And then popping one of these guys on it and do a toggle build mode. Push R to make it reversed. And we convey that in there. Cool. And then underneath here, do this super well, but sure, get this to work. Kind of want to go from there to there. It's not going to work, is it? All right, let's deconstruct this. That helps if I point at the thing I want to deconstruct. I need to bring it from here down to ground level. I have to put the letter here, maybe. Go in that side. Here, there, and from here to there. Alright. Aluminum is running. I just need to bring that copper over, so I'll have to find the nearest copper line and create some spaghetti. Or I don't think maybe there's enough space under the ground to run it. I don't know. Is it?
I'm not sure.
Coal belt that runs under there. Might be able to. Might be able to. Might be able to run. Gotta find copper ingots first. Where do they go? They go up, don't they? No, copper ore.
I believe so.
Okay, so I can bring copper ingots down. We're up here. We've got copper ingots living. Possibly take from this one. Maybe pop the old bale lift in. Let's go for giggles. Overlapping, I know that. Can I? I wish I could attach it to the ceiling. Probably can, can't I? If I use the support bracket thing? No. Particularly. That's what we need, is we need conveyor ceiling hangers. Is it a thing? Something we can buy, maybe?
Conveyor ceiling hangers?
Yep.
Not unless the stackables will attach upside down. I don't know. I haven't tried that.
Don't seem to. Attachments. Conveyor wall mount. Conveyor ceiling mount. Start. I'm just looking through the awesome shop.
Ah.
Like, wall mount might be a way of doing it, but actually it would be. Let's get some tickets. Can I buy the wall mount, please? Then, tickets back in there. If I go over here, all running there. If I go to walls, walls don't hang underneath. 4 meter. Well, 4 meter wall will hang underneath. It'll clip though. If I put it like there, for example, I don't know how much that went through the upstairs. If I now get this guy, if I put you there, It's not super amazing, but what happens if I deconstruct the wall? Minecraft physics for the win. It's floating. Again, like I've got to get that conveyor all the way from here over that side of the base. So do that. And Chill's going to yell at me later, but that's fine. Getting used to that now. I'm only kidding. Chill doesn't yell at me. Just stops talking to me. Cool. So that's copper. Awesome. Well, all right. We've got a few things done this episode, and looking at the time, it is actually time to wrap up. But we've now got the aluminium being produced. All I really need to do now is probably put a storage container or something back here. I can build industrial storages now, but that's probably too much. Let's just do a normal one. Make it so we can line them up too. Let's pop you. Come on. Hello? Line up. Line up. Is there. And then let's put this there. Alright. So hopefully that will... Again, it's sort of kind of a little derpy. It's fine. Yeah, so that's all hooked up now. I need to check out the steel levels because obviously we'll be starting to use things again. And hopefully this will run out soon and we'll be able to just merge over to the other belt. I think it is actually running out. Looks like there's not too much left on the... Oh no, it's still moving. I was going to say it looks like there's nothing left over there, but yeah. So rubber and plastic will need to hook up yet, and we now have the 2 aluminium items. Aluminum items.
Actually, rubber and plastic are hooked up to the system.
Yeah, this end we need to
that end
route to where we needed them. Which
unload.
In one case, like plastic, both of those items kind of use more this side where I have the station, but again, we'll work around it. We've got stuff coming down, and most of this is back stuff now because of the steel. So as soon as we can get steel happening, we'll be good. But cool. Anyway, trains are running. Things are happening. We've got aluminum up and running and producing aluminum casings and alclad aluminum sheet. So they are both things we need for moving forward. Jeez, this copper that I tacked into is pretty low use. So I'll need to boost wherever that's coming from, to be honest. Honestly thought I'd get more out of that one, but apparently not. That one there, right? Oh, that's why. And do that. There we go. It was a tier 1 belt coming out of the storage container. It's not anymore. Not anymore by a long shot. Cool. So that means I'll probably drain the... Oh, wow. What's going on up here, Chill? It's been a while, I think. These are all tier 1s.
Where at?
The copper processing on the 2nd level.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
alright.
I haven't done that in a while.
It's good. It'll be fine. Cool. Anyway, wrapping up point. Well, I guess we'll hook up your power plant next episode, Chilled. Sorry.
It's alright.
I waffled for long enough. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it. More stuff to do next episode with Chilled's power plant and plastic and rubber connections. And hopefully we'll start being able to make some of these new machines and parts that we need for our next unlocks. So until then, thank you again. Comments below. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Everybody have a good one.